Tonight here, there's a new threat for parents when it comes to teens and drinking, and this one involves your home. Some parents allow their kids to throw parties, to drink while the parents are there. That's been hotly debated before. But what happens when your teen throws a party and someone tweets about it or puts up a Facebook post? Hundreds might show up, and if you think not my house, tonight ABC's Jill Benita is at the front door with the police unit, who are now the new party crashers.
Remember in the movie Mean Girls when Lindsay Lohan threw a party for a few of her closest friends?
I know you.
Whom she had never met? Now more than ever, a few friends takes on a whole new meaning. Seems Miley was right on the money. Coast to coast, parties have been going viral and spiraling out of control, fueled by Facebook, infused by Instagram, and turbocharged by Twitter. In Colorado, when a few students gathered for a little pool party, they texted their friends, and they texted their friends, and in no time...
This is the biggest party I've ever seen in my entire life.
News of the party made a splash on the internet, and so did 500 kids. I didn't think it'd get that big. As the booze started flowing, the pool started overflowing. Police showed up and made 4 arrests. 10 partiers were taken to the hospital. In a Boston suburb, Jill Abbott's 18-year-old son was staying with a neighbor when they were on vacation in Paris. When he went home to feed the cat, police say a few classmates barged into the house, then went on Facebook to announce a party.
One of them had put on Facebook, call or text Rager for details, call this number.
100 teens showed up and caused $45,000 in damage.
They urinated in every single drawer in my house.
But sometimes it can go from disgusting to deadly. In Houston, Texas, an invitation went viral on Facebook and Twitter. Almost 1,000 people showed up at this empty mansion. When police were called to break it up, one partier started shooting. One was dead. So how do you put a fire like this out? Well, you look for the smoke signals online. And that's exactly what the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department is doing. Creating a specialized unit, the first and only one of its kind, dedicated to watching parties in real time through social media. Lieutenant Rod Armelin runs this unprecedented team. Like the CIA that listens for terrorist chatter, this unit listens for dangerous party buzz, hoping to break up the bashes before they get really bad.
We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter.
And you're using search terms like bring your own beer, party tonight, kick back tonight. It's new age data mining with Evites in hand.
Yeah, all of these are Facebook and Twitter parties. Looks like we got, I believe, 6 locations we're going to go to, 6 parties.
Acting on tips from Twitter and Facebook, the unit rolls out, and we are along for the ride. First stop is advertised on Facebook as a birthday party. Like many, this invite boasts goodies, code for pot, pills, and the latest party drug of choice, nitrous oxide, the gas that you get in a dentist's office, known as NOS.
Nothing bad's happening, but they
We arrive with the team at 8:44.
What happened?
So this is the party that they say massive backyard on this Facebook post. Officers are in there right now, checking it out, just seeing what's in there, seeing who's in there.
We found a couple tanks back there. They basically fill the balloons with the gas, and a balloon will sell from anywhere from $5 to $10 a balloon. And then the kids inhale the gas out of the balloons. So
You can feel the air escape the party when Mom comes home and the lieutenant wants to talk. They didn't want to show their faces on national television.
we had 2 empty nitrous oxide tanks. We have balloons, and I am telling you that we would be making an arrest if those tanks were full. And this has to stop. This can't go on.
The night is still young. The team is ready to party on. Tipped off by social media, the team drops in. Nothing's a bigger buzzkill than a bunch of cops. 10:52, Lieutenant Armelin and his team arrive. Partiers disperse, leaving a trail of evidence, bottles, Jell-O shots, and a NOS tank.
So police say they were selling these Jell-O shots to minors inside that party. And it looks like the homeowners are coming here right now. Our party patrol is getting ready to talk to them.
No.
She doesn't understand why what she thought was to be a small gathering turned out to be a bash with much more than booze.
The officers are telling her there's nitrous oxide inside this party. And she's saying, no, there's no way.
I didn't believe it. Then he showed me the flyer.
The flyer, and that's what you said. You said, what? It's on the internet?
It showed that tank was going to be here and the beer.
And your address was out there for everyone to see.
So they can still come by and...
Yeah, you might see some more people walking by.
Oh my.
Even some of the kids can't believe the party was online.
It was on the internet.
This party?
Yeah.
This was a flyer off the internet?
There was a flyer on the internet.
Oh, that's great. You know what? I'm going to send a shout out there. If you're going to have a party, don't put a flyer out on Facebook.
12:06 a.m., last stop for the night. Call it New Age event planning, an invite for a blowout at a Zumba studio. These kids paying admission to be out of their parents' purview for the night. But they couldn't escape the long arm of Lieutenant Armlin and his posse. The lieutenant and his unit walked in, didn't like what was happening inside, and kicked everybody out. As partiers streamed out, they left behind remnants of the night, beer cans, balloons, and those Nas tanks. Party hosts Maria and Kimberly underestimated the power of social media.
Did you expect it to get this big?
No, we didn't.
Because it was like 500 people, right?
We didn't expect it. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So many people were there. And those Nas tanks. Party hosts Maria and Kimberly underestimated the power of social media.
Did you expect it to get this big?
No, we didn't.
Because it was like 500 people, right?
We didn't expect it. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So many people were there because they saw it on social media.
And effectively, they invite the entire world if they choose to.
Now Lieutenant Armelin has an instant message for parents, property owners, and party promoters.
We need the parents educated on this. They had no idea that their children were using social media to get the attention of the world about this party they're throwing. And you can see what happens when they do that.
New at 11, the Southland.